Hello, my peeps. Okay, it's been a while since I did one of these because I've been focusing on my weight and my fitness and stuff. But something hit me today that I think I've had this thought before, but for some reason today it was even more powerful. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like other people do this. So a lot of times when I share stuff like this, it's because it's a thought that I know would help other people overcome something, whatever. So what's my thought? I have a friend of mine who is extremely successful. And she's extremely smart, highly educated, extremely accomplished in the corporate world. She's got degrees. She's traveled the world. She's made good choices. She comes from a family of people that were in executive type or high-level professions like attorneys and doctors, etc. So her life experience is different from mine because that wasn't my experience. But we run in the same circles because we've achieved a certain level of, whether you want to call it success or lifestyle or a way that we like to live or the schools we want to send our kids to. But even with that, sometimes there's a part of my brain that looks at people like her and goes, wow, they're so smart. They're so accomplished. They're so this. Not realizing and appreciating the fact that their path is different. I realized a long time ago that I'm smart, but I'm smart in a different way. So my path is different, but the principles to succeed are the same. In order for her to become as successful as she has become, she had to use the same principles that I've had to use to become successful in my profession. But a lot of times when people are in what our society perceives as these lofty, pristine professions, we think those people have some type of magic pill and they got the magic that we'll never be able to get, therefore we'll never be able to succeed on that level. And I want to tell you that's not true. There's a lot of people that succeed at a high level and run in the same circles as those people with lofty professions do because they do the work, because the principles are the same. In order for my friend to achieve the success that she's achieved, she did it through hard work. She did it through discipline. She did it through focusing on her studies. She did it through focusing on becoming really good at her craft, becoming as an executive, as a productive person in the company that she's in. That is now a situation where she gets paid extremely well to do what she does. And she has time with her family. She gets to travel the world. She has her paperwork right. She's amazing. Here's where you mess yourself up, and here's why I mess myself up. If we don't understand that, I realized it a long time ago that I was not going to take that route, but that I had to use the same principles. So how is it we're able to live a similar lifestyle because even though we came from different circumstances, because the principles are the same? I was listening to one of my motivational speakers and taking notes, and I'm driving, and he said something that was really powerful, so I jotted down on my pad of paper some information that this gentleman said. And I realized I'm always learning. Like last night, she was working on a project, but she was also taking some notes and listening to something for an upcoming event that she's got to speak at. She's working on her craft. She's doing what she needs to be successful. I'm working on my craft. I'm doing what I need to be successful. So I'm making this video because some of you think that because you didn't get the high-end education, or you're not the best, you haven't achieved being the best plumber in the world, or you're not the highest paid secretary, whatever you don't think that you can make a fabulous living or build a fabulous life in the profession that you're in. You can if you use the same principles. Believe it or not, and off the top of my head, I said the word secretary. People don't think that you can become successful as a secretary. Let me explain something to you. There are secretaries out there making 6 figures a year. There are secretaries out there that are secretaries or executive assistants or executive managers. I don't know the exact words, but I know they are assistants to the executives that are very, very, very successful. They make 6 figures, high 6 figures doing that. There are plumbers out there that are millionaires. There's landscapers out there that are, you know, Gibbs Garden, the place where you know, you can go up in the mountains, and he's got this beautiful piece of land where you can go, and it's like a tribute to nature. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And he's donated to a lot of charities around town. His name is huge in the landscape industry. The guy's a millionaire. The family's set for life off of landscaping. There are people that build retaining walls that are millionaires. Your path is different, but the principles are the same. If you have a friend of yours, or maybe you don't have a friend of yours, maybe you see people on TV that are doctors, lawyers, executives, marketing strategists, and you go, and I'm pulling over because I think this is important. We have to understand our path is different. And you can have people that you respect that are in those high-level positions, but you can achieve the same level of success in your own way, but you've got to do the work. Your friend that's an executive may not have to listen to Tony Robbins, but you do. Your friend that's a doctor may already have achieved, you know, being a top neurosurgeon because that pays extremely well, but you're a salesperson at Toyota. You can achieve the high 6 figures. You can achieve millions. And if you can't achieve millions as a salesperson for Toyota, then you open your own dealership or whatever, or whatever you do to become successful, you know, selling Toyotas, whatever. You can do this. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Do not compare yourself to other people. Get on your path. Stay on your path. I'm so thankful that I get to do what I do. I absolutely love what I do. And I make great money doing it. I make a fabulous living doing it. And in order for me to grow and continue to grow, I just got to keep doing it. I need to learn new strategies. I listen to friends of mine that are strategists and go, oh, I need to hire a person that does this. I need to implement new systems in my company. I need to delegate more. They're in a totally different industry, but I'm learning from them how to make my tree service better. I'm learning strategies from executives so that I can become an executive in my own company. I'm a salesperson, a marketer, a researcher, a developer in my own company. Well, guess what? There's people that can do those jobs for me in my company. And then I step out of this role. But I will tell you this, and I said this in one of my old videos, that even once our company is to the point where I can step away from this role, where I'm riding around in a car doing estimates, because I'm now hiring other people that can do that, there will still probably be days, even if I can go buy an island in Dubai or whatever, there will probably still be days that I get in a little car and go out and meet people. Why? Because I love doing it. I absolutely love my life. I love what I do. I love meeting my senior citizens. I love meeting my young professionals that are buying their first home. And I love that interaction of them showing me around how they made their little garden. I love that. And I love the feeling that that gives me. I do. I love it. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing to do what you love.